Hey guys, this is Adebisi with GameSpot here at the WCS Season 3 Finals in Toronto. Currently speaking to Mao's Vortix, who just, in a close match against Liquid Hero, was eliminated from the tournament. So, Vortix, as the only non-Korean player coming into this tournament, what were your expectations, and did you feel any additional pressure being the only non-Korean?
Nah, I didn't feel like any extra pressure or something for being the only foreigner. You know, I don't really care about that. I just came here to try my best. I was expecting to at least, I don't know, maybe reach the bracket if I had a bit of luck with my group, I guess. But it didn't turn out too well, I guess.
Yeah. In terms of you had three Protoss players in your group, right? So did you study them extensively? What was your preparation coming in?
Well, I didn't know the groups until I was here in Canada already. So my previous preparation to the event, I tried to play as much CBT as I could because it was like my worst matchup, and I think that I improved it a lot, but then my CBP is a bit worse right now. And yeah, it was very unfortunate that I had 3 Protoss in my group.
So just looking at the non-Korean scene, you know, there's a lot of really kind of loud players. You know, Naniwa is one who comes to mind, and Scarlet too, kind of has a distinct personality. Whereas, you know, you and your brother have kind of always been kind of quieter guys. So you kind of tend to get less attention. How do you kind of compare yourself skill-wise in terms of like the top-tier non-Koreans?
I don't know. I don't really try to compare myself with any other foreigner. I think there is like a group of 10 players that are more or less at the same level in the top, and yeah, but I don't know. I don't really like to think about who is better than who in the foreigner scene. I don't really care about that.
So in terms of kind of looking at the Korean scene, then you're of course still a student, right? But have you put much thought into, you know, going full time or even going to spend time in Korea to train?
Not really. Like I enjoy my life as it is right now. And I think that I don't need to be a full-time pro gamer just to be on a high level. And yeah, maybe in the future it would be good to go to Korea. But I'm not sure I would enjoy living there also. So it's a bit weird. I don't really know if I would really like to have that kind of life. I don't know. I think right now I'm happy as I am, and I'm not willing to go full-time or something.
So this year we saw the addition of the WCS Europe, kind of the full league, as opposed to just the one-off weekend events. What have your experiences been with WCS Europe? Do you like that kind of league format? Do you like kind of having the more regular scheduled match? Or do you kind of like, you know, as a part-time pro gamer, being able to just go to a weekend event and just play there and see how you do?
Yeah, I think I would like it if it was only just a weekend or maybe 3 or 4 days, like last year, in WCS 2012. I really enjoyed that format much more because I think it's much less exhausting for the player. You don't have to travel that much, and you just go there, prepare for only one tournament, do your best, and that's it. Then you forget about the tournament. I think this system is, at least for me, it's not really good because I have to spend a lot of time studying and such. And it's good if you can only prepare for one event instead of 3, 4, or whatever.
So looking forward, they've kind of said they're going to do some changes to the 2014 format. Is there anything particular you'd like to see changed, or do you not really care too much about the finer details and just kind of like to compete in whatever it is, and you don't put that much thought into things like the formats and whatnot and the structure of competitions?
Sorry, like.
What kind of changes would you like to see in the 2014 WCS format, or does it really not matter to you and you'll just kind of keep playing and competing and so forth?
I mean, it doesn't matter that much. Like, I will just keep doing what I do right now, but I think it would be better, yeah, what we just talked, that it was that maybe the run of 16 and run of 8 could be held like at the same place or something. But yeah, like I enjoy WCS as it is right now. It has some mistakes, of course, but overall it seems so good, so I don't really know what I would change. So good.
Okay, so this is your second time in North America for an event, and of course the last one was IPL 5, as you got me caught up before this interview because I couldn't quite remember. But what have your impressions been here? What were you kind of coming in expecting in terms of the venue, the amount of fans, just any kind of thoughts, and like what has stood out to you about this event so far?
Well, I knew that there was like a huge fan base in America and so on, but I wasn't expecting this. Like, there's a lot of people here supporting us. Even some people that came to me, like a lot of people actually, saying that they really enjoyed my play, that they were fans and so on. I was like, well, I didn't know I didn't have any fun in America. So yeah, overall it's been really great. Like everything, the trip, the event, everything looks so great so far.
All right. Well, I guess that kind of covers it. Is there anything you'd like to add, or words to some fans, or any kind of other thoughts you have?
Not much. I would just like to thank everyone for supporting me, and yeah, that's it. Not much else.
All right. Well, this is Adebisi with GameSpot at the WCS Season 3 Finals. Just talking to Vortix here. So thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned to GameSpot.com for more coverage.